Hi Sri, I'm so happy that you've come to ask me about Infame visual art. You wanted to know about Infame visual art, isn't it? Make people understand that art is not just a painting on the wall or it's just a drawing in the book, but then art is something that will help you to think creatively.
Yes.
Now, whatever you do, I want the parents to understand that the child may tomorrow become a doctor or an engineer or a technician or whatever it is, or a chef or whoever. But it's not that art. If they know art or if they are trained in art, they should become an artist. It is actually giving them an opportunity to build their personality very creatively. In whatever profession they do, they will be able to you know be better than the other. As an art teacher, having an experience of more than 30 years as an art teacher with different syllabuses, I felt that in take any syllabus, whatever it is, they give a little guidance in the beginning.
Yes.
Which I don't like. In the beginning itself, you don't give them the guidance. If you give them the guidance, they'll start seeking the guidance all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
If you give them, they just they give them template books and tell them to draw the apple as it is. So I don't want that. See, let them imagine, let them draw the apple like a mango, or let them draw the apple. Inside the apple, they can create anything they want. When in our scriptures we've read that when Krishna opened his mouth, Yashoda saw the whole universe.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So in that blank apple, instead of just looking at that other red apple and coloring it the same, that blank apple you can use it as a canvas. The child can write anything. Even writing is part of art.
Yes.
And the child can create something inside, some beautiful picture inside, or color it differently. So that is where the imagination starts blowing out of the box, start thinking out of the box. Otherwise, all the time they'll become very dependent on anything. Even in life, it also seeps into life. All the time they'll want some help from others. So that, and I feel that art can help them a lot in becoming a very individual personality. So that is why I have taken up this program, which I'm giving it for the art teachers to talk to the children and make them come out with their own imagination instead of doing the same thing. Now, if you take music or dance also, or the PT class also, you have to go by the instructor. Maths and science, of course, whatever is in the book, you have to say. See, suppose it is 2 eggs plus 2 eggs. How many chicks will you get?
Yeah, it's not.
How many chicks will you get?
It's 4.
4. You'll get 4 chicks.
4 chicks.
Okay, but in the art class, the child can say, I broke 1 egg. I got 3 chicks. Or no, that cannot be the answer in the maths class.
Yes.
Okay, I ate an egg. I made omelette and ate an egg. My mother, she boiled 1 egg, or she broke 1 egg. So, or you can also say, 1 egg had 2 embryos, so I got 5 chicks.
No.
Okay, so that is how you have to make the child start thinking otherwise. Otherwise, the child will always think whatever is there, it is like that. Innovations begin only if you have a creative mind.
Yes.
So that is what I want the parents to understand. And the themes are I have made 6 themes for each class, for each grade. They are all different and they are all connected to the subjects.
Okay.
They're all connected to the subjects. You told me NEP is also concentrating on art and all the subjects, but I want all the subjects, the important lessons of some of the subjects, like time, friendship, relationship. There are so many things that you can actually connect the dots with art. So I want the subjects to come into art where the child can explore better. And only in the art class you will get a different answer. I want a different answer from each child.
And what about the people, the children who are older, like 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th also you mentioned them.
Yes, exactly.
So a bit older than the 5th and 6th grade. So what are the themes you have chosen for them?
See, imagine in a school, how many years you are there in a school. You spend most of your childhood in the school.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Almost 15 years you are there in the school.
Huge.
The same institution.
Yes,
you meet the same friends and same teachers and same lessons and everything.
Yes,
but then when you come out of it, it's a different world. every day you'll be meeting different people.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and every day is going to be a, you know, it's going to be a new universe for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there, you know, I feel the 8th, 9th, 10th, you know, you have to prepare them for the world.
Okay.
That's what I feel. Once they cross the threshold of the, you know, roofed house or the institution, they have to be prepared for the world, for challenges. So that is why I felt, you know, connecting their subjects again, I've given about, see, diet, for example, diet, Instagram or whatever it is, media, you know, it tells you so much about, one day they say coffee is good, one day they say coffee is bad.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So one man's food is another man's poison, we say, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can't suddenly, you know, they say, okay, you have to drink this in the morning, it will change your, you know, your, it will help you regain your, you know, your immunity, or it will help you to reduce your weight or something like that. There are so many things that come and confuse you.
Yes.
So what I felt is, you know, let the child know what is diet. Let the child know that, you know, you have to eat what your ancestors have eaten also.
Yes.
So if the teacher can explain a little, the parents also should tell this.
And coming to the traveling thing, ma'am, many think that okay, let's keep some sort of budget and just complete our traveling within this budget.
Traveling, you know, it takes right from the time you first decide where you have to travel, whom you're going to travel with, about the booking of the ticket also, what is, you know, military time. You know what is military time? It is, you know, the 24-hour clock.
Yes.
So we get confused sometimes, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
We do get confused with that. We are used to that regular 3 o'clock and all that. Suddenly they say, you know, suddenly they say 13 means it's 1 o'clock, isn't it?
Yes.
Like that, you know, there are military time. Let them know about it. What is military time and how they have to be careful about the time when they're booking. And all these things, you know, they can make small pictures, like small pictures, and write also. Writing is definitely a part of art.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So if I talk about mango, immediately your mind will, you know, it will go off to that cart of mangoes, or, you know, the shop of mangoes, or a tree of mangoes, isn't it?
Yes.
So that is what I want. I want that observation also to come in. So it will naturally come into the child if you don't, you know, give them the template books, or if you tell them to draw only these things, like you put something in front and, you know, make them draw that.
Yeah, just
See,
paint
all
it out.
that,
Yes.
all that. If you want to become an artist, you can go through all that rigid training later in life.
Okay.
But here, you know, I want that individuality to just come in, the creativity to develop in the child. That is what I wanted to bring in. And template books, of course, many of them, you know, they give them the template books, and many of them, suppose, you know, you give an ice cream cone and tell the child to, you know, do the same. Why can't the child do something else, different colored cone?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always the brown thing. It's
any-
always the brown thing.
I know. And then so many scoops are there. You can put how many ever scoops you want. Make it more interesting for the child. At the same time, subtly the child will start thinking differently. Will bring back to memory what it has observed, and it will do differently. So that is what I felt, you know, it should be.
Even,
and I want the understanding from the teachers and from the parents also.
This is so just awesome, ma'am. So, and even coming to the parents, they might also not be aware of this, like art means also writing. Writing can also be an part of the art.
Definitely, they can, I mean, they should know that writing is a part of art.
So as you said, as you have also mentioned, like there are some arts I have gone through them, as you've been a decade and more than being an art teacher. So there would be some sort of members, like grade 1 to 6, or they are very creative. I feel like coming to 9th, 10th, or maybe any other more than this older one, but coming to 1st to 5th class, ma'am, they might be drawing really fantastic, like using all the creativity brains.
Yeah, they do.
You have gone through many arts from 1st to 5th.
Yes.
So one of the most important or favorite or something which you have seen and felt like, wow, this is so good. He just used all his creativity brains, and this is so fantastic.
I can't say one. There are so many different dance. In fact, I'm learning a lot from them. I think even the teachers say the same. They are also learning a lot from them. We are going back to our schools, and we are, you know, to our classes and learning so many things. And this is also being supported by the program is supported by the cultural department of Telangana, and we give them government certificates for the deserving ones.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.